Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel, and today I'm going to show you a few of the raids, the war attacks that we had in the last war that we had with a pretty good solid clan. And let me first of all show you that what was their composition in this, what was the composition actually of our clan and their clan was during this war. Well, to be, they had like few town hall 11s, like 3 town hall 11s, which were like completely maxed out town hall 11s, and then they had 4 to 10 town hall, like number 4 to number 10 town hall 10s, which were like quite good town hall 10s, and they had all pretty hard like infernos maxed out like till level 3. And after that, from number 11 to number 11-15, they had town hall 9s. And when we see my team, we had a pretty disadvantage over here because we only had like 2 town hall 11s, one which was like 10.5, not even like not 10 completely 11, but yeah, kind of a 10.5 with no eagle artillery and not infernos being maxed out. And then we have like from number 4 till number 8 we had like town hall 11 town hall 10s, which were like not totally maxed out town hall 10s. And then we had town hall 11, so we had like 2 less town hall 10s as compared to the other clan, but we did pretty good and we won the war because of the percentage game over here. Let me show you. With 89.93% and they had 88.20%. We just won like with some couple of percentage point, that's it. And I'm going to show you first of all my attack on their number 10, which was the not maxed out town hall 10, but yeah, it was kind of a town hall 10 which had level 3 infernos, as you can see over here, with 1 single and 1 multi. What I did an attack was like I used my bowlers, I used witches. Basically I used like bowie, considering the golems, witches and the bowlers combination with my heroes. My heroes were like level 39, level 31, not maxed out, but yeah, comparing to this side of queen and king, they were pretty damn maxed out. As you can see this base, if I try to hit this base from this particular side, from this dark world side and the elixir storage side, I have to take care of these army camps, these spell factory and this barrack, so that my witches can go directly in and can create a path over here, or either they can come in the middle, they call in a clutch, and they can do some good damage on these infernos. Well, to be clear, this multi inferno is gonna do damage to my bowler, so I want to take it as quickly as possible so that my king and the queen can go directly in. My golems can shield for these in single inferno for my king or queen if it gets locked on to them. And that is what my plan was, and luckily my plan didn't went south this time, and it was a total good attack. It was a clean strike on their 10. Let me show you the replay how it went down. So what I did, I used a couple of archers, like 1 archer and a couple of wizards on this side to clear out this spell factory and this army camp over here. I used a wizard over here to clear this barrack out, and very soon you're gonna see us. Here's come the wizard. Now this clan castle was lurable from this particular side of area, so I took my hog and I waited for some time before these things get clear off so that I can lure my hog into this particular trap which he might have over here, like giant bombs or few traps over here. I want to basically lure out this clan castle as soon as possible. So what I did was I dropped my hog once this spell factory and everything goes down, and here you go, the hog actually triggered that bomb, which was a good thing. Like my bowlers won't be getting screwed because of that. And as you can see, the traps have just came out, and I dropped my first golem, second golem, the third golem there. I used wall breakers to break in at that side of the wall. I dropped my witches there and my few bowlers, like 3 bowlers and 2 witches over here to clear out a funnel over here, and then the rest of the wall breakers going in, providing me that medium particular compartment. As you can see, my king is down, queen is down, bowlers are down, and these witches doing a pretty good damage on the dragon. However, it's not fully down, but yeah, I think my queen is gonna come and shoot that dragon off. As you can see, the funnel has been made, the jump spell was down, the rage spell was down, the multi target inferno is gone. Now my bowlers, my golems and my kings are doing a good damage in the core, as everything is going good and smoothly during the core. And here you go, the king's ability has been unlocked, few barbarians, but here you go, the giant bomb. As you can see, the single inferno is locked on to my golem, not to my king, and it doesn't do that much damage to my king, so I'm pretty much able to take that thing out from the core. Now as you can see, the bowlers are sweeping their rocks out, and they are hitting those particular targets like these archer towers, and this archer tower is gone. And now you can see there's only 1 cannon remaining, and my king is half health and he's totally about to go down in some time. And my queen is doing a very good damage here. The golem shielding again for those bowlers from those cannons, and nothing left out on this page, just that particular cannon which is gonna hit rocks. And I just triggered my queen's ability to save some time and to complete this attack as soon as possible. There's nothing remaining, and build a clean strike, but it could have done a lot, it would have gone a lot better, but yeah, still it got me the result that was 100% and 3 stars, basically a 3 star, like Town Hall 10 3 starring another Town Hall 10. It's a very big deal these days, going like with those bowlers, witches, and this is the attack strategy that many people are using right now. The next thing which I'm going to show you is going to show you another attack that one of my clanmates did on that another Town Hall 10, which was again maxed out Town Hall 10. So let me show you his replay. Well, there was a mistake that he did, like he misplaced his one rage spell, which cost him like the 3 stars over here. But he's gonna start with his queen walk all the way from this side, and with the healers on her, and she's gonna create a good funnel, creating all those areas till here, and then the golem can come in and can take care of all those things. So here you go, the queen is taking out not a good damage, but it's still a decent damage from those archer towers, but those healers working on her very quickly. As you can see in this raid, he has like 4 rage spells and 1 jump spell. Queen just to clear out this quickly, but he didn't do that. But it doesn't matter, like it matters when there are a lot of defenses working on a queen, but over here only a queen at a time. So you can, from the giants come, the CC giants come in, the bowlers are throwing the rocks in, just trying to clear that funnel out. The wall breakers are going in, and I think the king is gonna be dropped soon before that queen, and the CC has been lowered out. As you can see, the bowlers and giants are working very well on this side. The king is down, the poison is down, and the enemy and our queen is working on the king here, and that jump spell actually came handy when the bowlers just start walking, and here comes another rage. As you can see, this particular rage was actually a misplaced, and now everything is gonna tear apart on the core side. There's nothing left on the core, but as you can see, there is no spells remaining right now, and the enemy still had like a lot of buildings left, like a lot of defense buildings left on this side. But our healers are working well on the king. The bowlers are doing a very good job there, decent job there. And as you can see, the healers working on the king and acting as a shield, acting as like a healing thing to the king and just not letting him down. And as you know, that king is a tank. He's a beast at level 30 or above. So he's like level 36, and he's gonna take a lot. Here comes the queen clearing out from this side of the compartment. She's soon gonna go down because already her ability has been used, and there's nothing left on the queen, just a few damage from the cannon, and she will be gone quickly. She's gone now. Our king is working out there. A wizard will be dropped on the top of it just to help out some buildings as soon as possible. This raid actually that raid spell actually created a lot of mess over here. It could have been a proper 3 star if that raid spell would have been dropped properly, or even if that raid spell could have used on the queen initially, it could have saved him some time and would have been able to clear out all these defenses just by his skill and that healers, or those healers working on the king. As this attack actually came out on the very last till 0 second. It was a time which is very good, and as you can see, the clock, and the king is still working with those healers on. The wizard is still working, doing a very good decent damage, and that's it, 97%, and king is not going to take any other building or something. Just these 3 buildings costed him the 3 star, and we were pretty much hurt with that, but it's fine, and it was still a very good attack from Akbar. Now next, what I'm going to show you is a Town Hall 11, 2 starting another Town Hall 11, maxed out Town Hall 11, and the composition that I had was again the same bowlers, using the bowlers. It was a pretty clutch attack, 77% on another Town Hall 11. To hit a Town Hall 11, it's pretty damn good, and it was actually kind of a decider over here, because the enemy were not able to take down our Town Hall 11 with like even their 4 attacks, and our Town Hall 11 defended a lot, and they only had like 60 and 56% to be, I'm not sure, but yeah, they had like 56 and 61% on top of us, and on compared to that, we had like 70 and 77% on their Town Hall 11s, which was just for us. As you can see now, this base is fully maxed out Town Hall 11. The Eagle artillery was on this side, the Town Hall one, the warden over here, the queen on the in the core. What he's going to do, he's going to create a good funnel by dropping his earthquake spells over here on the sides of this Eagle artillery, just to soften these things out and to clear out this path towards its attacker. Whenever you're attacking a town hall 11, even your town hall 11 or town hall 10, just make sure you take down this eagle artillery as quickly as you can, else it's gonna deal a lot of damage on your giant, on your hitting out, and this eagle gonna work out. So his replay, like how he hit. First of all, he just poked those walls, and now he's gonna come down, creating the good funnel with the help of the wizards here. A lot of wizards actually, but yeah, it was pretty damn handy when it comes down to clearing a path. The wall breakers goes in, and the queen, the eagle, locked, and it's doing a lot of damage right now. It's gonna do a lot of damage on my giant, especially. Here comes the clan CC, and the poison is down on them to take care of that. And as you can see, the warden ability has been unlocked, and here you go. Just the town hall, and the king's ability has been unlocked to take care of that queen, and then go towards the town hall to take the town hall down for the 2 stars. Now as of now, it's only 43%, and the town hall is gone, so the first star has came out. These bowlers are gonna die soon. Another freeze comes down on this side, and he was having like both the ways. He was trying to do this particular way to get some percentage, as well as over here. As you can see, he has healers in his composition, which is a very good choice that he made for this attack, which actually made his queen survive a lot, and especially his warden. In the end, you'll see that how his warden is gonna come in clutch and take those few percentage points out for that 77%. As you can see, the inferno is locked on the queen. It's doing a good damage, not a very good damage, but a decent damage to the queen. Soon the ability is gonna come off from the queen, and here you go. The queen is just gonna hitting some points. Unluckily, those healers are not working on the queen, it's working on the warden. So very soon our queen is gonna die, and it's gonna run out of her hit points. And yeah, now heal queen for some time, they're gonna work. And here goes the trap that's gonna come. These 2 archer towers are dealing a lot of good damage to our queen, and our healers are not able to cope up with them. But still, our queen did a very decent job getting 68%, and now it's all on the warden, how much points he can take, especially with his long range. And he can take this dark elixir, he can take this AD, builder hut, and if possible, then these bomb towers shoot so he's just freely attacking everything. And the bomb tower is gone now, only 71% as of now, and archer tower is locked onto the warden. Well, warden does not have that many hit points, so only 2 archer towers can take him down, even with the healers on. So let's hope that only 1 archer tower can deal a damage at one time. Yeah, here you go. Now but he skipped that particular wall, and this archer tower has gone out of range. 74% already. So this was what he did, and it was a very good that he made. Now the warden is gonna die out because of both the archer towers working at the same time. He's trying to take down the archer tower, and is gone. The warden now is gonna die out because of those cannons and those archer towers. So here you go. This was a pretty clutch attack that our number 1 did on their number 2. As you can see on the side of our base, on the side of our defending side, what we did, like, it was just total massacre for them. They were not able to counter a town hall 11, especially this number 2, which was not even hit for 2 stars. It was just 1 star for 61%, and number 1 for 56% and 2 stars. It was not a very high percentage, as you can see from the war stats. It was a percentage game that won this particular war for us. And now, as you can see, I'm about to be getting maxed out fully town hall 10, considering my heroes and my walls level. I'm working on my walls and my king and the queen, and very soon they'll be like level 40 each. My queen is already level 39, my king is 31, and I'm gonna work out on them as quickly as I can to get them to level 40, so that I can have everything maxed out on my base. Now I'm gonna show you in the next video the army that I'm using. That is the Lavalunian army. I have already showed in my previous videos that I'm using those armies just to take a good elixir grab and good gold grab. As this moment of time, I need only the dark elixirs, not the elixir and the gold. So whatever I get, like around 33 million or something, I just invest them on my wall, so that at the same time I can work on them. As you can see, I'm trying to do it as quickly as I can, but these walls comes very tough when it comes down to be like, if you are a proper maxed out town hall 10 and if you're trying to work on your walls, it's gonna be a lot of difficulty, because you have to take care of a lot of loot, a lot of gold grab and elixir grab. But it's fine for me right now. I'm working on them, and hopefully they're gonna come down to level 40 very quickly. As you can see in my research laboratory, everything is maxed out. Only one thing which I want to like to do it as quickly as I possibly can is this haste spell, because I'm using a lot of haste spell these days and I want to get them to the max level as soon as possible. After this video particularly contains the war attacks, and the next video which I'm gonna release is gonna be on the sides of doing the raids, so that you can have a maximum loot grab one Champions League, and along with 1580 able to do 70% damage, and subscribe to this channel. And